Hello everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are going to be doing a evening drive from Santa Fe, New Mexico out to Lubbock, Texas using this absolutely gorgeous Freightliner Cascadia day cab. We are using an XPO Logistics skin, so we're going to be out trucking with XPO Logistics today. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to go ahead and get the truck started and we're going to hit the road. Make sure everything is good. We have a full tank of gas because we just got the truck here just a little while ago. And let's go ahead and shift into drive, turn off our parking brake, and we are off. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Hope you guys had a great Wednesday when this video is going to be going live.
Turn left.
We have Geralt giving us our GPS audio. We'll keep him in there.
Turn left.
Definitely adds a little bit of spice to the game here. Yeah, we're gonna be making our first trip to Texas here. You guys are going to be joining me for that. Shouldn't be too long of a drive. We'll be getting there roughly around 1 o'clock a.m. game time. So it's gonna be evening into late night, early morning. We have a green light. We can go ahead and go here. I wonder if this big truck is turning. No, they don't have their blinker on. Let's go ahead and make our right turn. Right turns for me are an absolute pain in the butt. So my right turns are probably not going to be very good. But anyway, we are going to be... Let's go ahead and get over into the left-hand lane here because we have to turn left up ahead to get onto I-25. Yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming this game. I'll be streaming it on Friday. If you guys want to jump over on Twitch, that's where I'll be streaming. I know that most of my streams have been on YouTube lately. However, I've been having some pretty big issues getting some overlays working with OBS Studio on YouTube. So I am going to switch over to Twitch for a little bit and see if any of that will change. So definitely go check out my Twitch. It'll be linked down in the description. You guys want to catch me live over there? Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing some American Truck Simulator, actually. We're going to be streaming some Texas driving. So, would be absolutely glad to have you guys join me. We go ahead and merge onto I-25 here. There's a Covenant transport trailer. Let's go ahead and, nope, we don't have anybody coming. It's been a while since I've done a day cab video. Most of my trucks are sleepers. However, I decided I was going to purchase a day cab. And I'm a huge fan of the Freightliner Cascadia, so it was a easy choice to pick that. Go ahead and get ourselves up to speed here. I believe we're using a 12-speed transmission here. Which, yes, we are. Unless this is 13. I can't remember which one I put in this. I think I might have either put a 12 or a 13 speed. But we'll find out here shortly if it shifts up because we are in 12th gear right now. But speed limit is 75 miles an hour. This truck probably isn't going to go much faster. Probably have to get a different transmission for that. But we're going to go ahead and... We're going to get up to about 65 and we're going to activate our cruise control here. There we go. Cruise activated at 65. And we're just going to go ahead and smooth on down the highway here. Be careful not to go too fast. We don't want to roll the truck or the trailer, which I have done that before. It's not fun to have to sacrifice a job to tow yourself to a repair shop. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the new DLCs I've recently purchased. I got the Montana DLC, and I've had the Wyoming DLC for a while, but I really haven't driven anywhere in it. So it was nice doing some deliveries in Wyoming in some of my previous videos. But this is our first trip to Texas. I'm very excited to get out there and see how it looks. Personally, I've been in West Texas before, but it has been a long time since I've been out there. So I'm probably not going to recognize much of it. But once we get over to East Texas, kind of like Dallas-Fort Worth, that'll probably bring back some memories because I was there for a year and a half for school. And then eventually, whenever they get over to Arkansas, which is the state I live in now, I'll be able to drive around Arkansas and I'll give you guys a little tour. I'm very excited for Arkansas whenever they decide to release it. Not sure which states are in their pipeline for working on. I know Oklahoma is currently right now. And then, I mean, Montana's released.
Keep right, and then exit right.
We got to exit right here. I'm going to go ahead and start slowing down. Let's go and activate the engine brake to help us out.
Exit right.
There we go. That'll be enough there.
Get ready to turn right.
But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure what their pipeline is for DLC releases for states. They have most of the big ones done, so
turn right.
I'm guessing after Montana, after that's the Dakotas. And we still have like Nebraska, Iowa, stuff like that, Missouri. Let's go ahead and make our right turn. Try to do this as legitimate as possible, but especially with a 53-foot trailer, it's kind of difficult to not hit the line. I actually think I didn't hit the line there. That was actually a good turn. It's a lot easier to make turns with a day cab because you don't have the extra length with a sleeper. At least I don't think you do. You have a little bit of a smaller chassis, but it's a beautiful evening here. Got the sun setting behind us, and we're on a 2-lane highway. Let's go ahead and bring our speed back up. This is a little windy, so I'm not going to go too fast. But I'm absolutely loving the modern display we have here on the dash. I know when I went to the dealer to buy this truck, it defaulted to a basic version of the dash. I guess analog dash, if that makes sense. But then I was going through it and I was like, wow, this looks like it's going to be an LED display. And sure enough, it is. And I really like it because it has all the vital truck information on there. It has the speed that I'm going, which I'm going 56 miles per hour right now. I'm going to go ahead and speed myself up. I'm going to put my cruise at 60 here. 1 more mile per hour. There we go. So it shows the speed we're going. It shows the gear we're in the transmission. It shows the speed limit, which is another big thing, which means I don't have to have my little bar on at the bottom that shows the speed limit. It shows our fuel, which is... We don't have a very large fuel tank in this because it is a day cab, so we're not going to be making very long drives with it. And then we also have coolant temperature, oil pressure, and fuel consumption. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but we've got all the vital information on the dash that we need. And I'm kind of drifting out of the lane here. It's getting dark here pretty quick, but it is a gorgeous night. And I love the LED headlights. Holy cow, I need to get LED upgrades on all of my trucks, and I kind of took that little curve there too fast, so I'm going to start slowing down. We do have to turn left up ahead to get onto I-40, so I'm going to start slowing down now. We can also turn our brights on. That's another thing we can do. But let's start slowing down here because our turn is coming up here pretty quick. Speed limit is 45 coming up ahead. We are going 45 now. Beautiful night out here.
Turn left.
It's definitely a different experience driving at night in this game down here in the south, because I've done several drives up north in like Montana and northern Wyoming and Idaho at night, and it's like so much more difficult to see because you have mountains and trees around you. But down here it's flat, so you have a lot more visibility at night, which I really like. Let's go ahead and merge onto I-40 here. We're on I-40 East, heading towards Texas. Go ahead and merge into the right lane here. Pick up speed. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust my transmission in this. I think a 13-speed transmission is where I'm gonna go here. Or maybe I just have to get used to the 12-speed. I have a 12-speed in my other truck, which is the Western Star 5700 XE, the new Western Star truck. And speed limit is 75. However, I think I'm going to set my cruise at a nice, calm 65. Chat with you guys. I've been trying to search the workshop to find different skins and paint jobs. So we have a lot of turns coming up here. Let's start slowing down. Oh boy. Driving at night also messes with my visibility too. Can't see that far ahead of me. Kind of relying on my GPS a little bit to see when there's twists and turns coming up. Yeah, I've been searching the workshop to try to find some cool skins, which is where I found this XPO Logistics skin. I'm going to be doing more videos like that, where I pick a random skin and do some drives with it. On my stream on Friday, I am going to be using a FedEx skin, so we're going to be doing some FedEx deliveries out in Texas.
Then exit right.
Keep right and then exit right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and slow down. We do have to get over here. We are clear to get over.
Exit right.
We're slowing down. Another thing
Get
I'm
ready
looking
to
at
turn
getting,
right.
in addition to a wheel and pedal setup, is I am looking at getting a track IR
Turn
so
right.
that I can use that
And
while
then
I
keep
am
right.
recording and streaming this game as well. Let's go ahead and turn right here at this intersection, because being able to turn my head while I'm driving is definitely something that would be beneficial. We are clear from the left. Let's go ahead and start our turn. Intentionally kind of turning wide here, just so my trailer doesn't hit the shoulder there. But a track hour would be beneficial because I could literally be sitting here, wouldn't have to touch my right analog stick to look around. I could just use my head. So if you guys have any suggestions for good track IR systems, feel free to throw them down in the comment section below. Because eventually I am going to be getting a track IR. And I need to get over here. This guy is very kind and they're letting me get over. Thank you very much, driver. Very few times that drivers are actually nice in this game. At least that I've seen. Most of them are they're kind of assholes, to be honest. But our speed limit is 65. Let me go ahead and start speeding up. We're also going to turn on our brights because it is hard to see. But LED headlights, holy cow, they make the game so much better. I don't have anything against halogens, but LEDs, they look more natural. And it is... I don't see any stars in the sky. Oh, no, I do. Never mind. See them a little bit. My windshield is... Oh, this guy's passing me. I'll turn my brights off. Yeah, I don't blame him for passing me. I'm going 55. I'm going to go and set my cruise at 55. Well, actually, 56 will be where I'll set it at. I was about to say, I don't see any stars out tonight, but they are there. It's not a clear sky tonight. I do have a rain probability turned up a little bit, so we might hit a little bit of rain on our trip out to Texas. Speed limit goes to 30 here. Ooh, that's a... Use my e-brake a little bit here. Use my J-brake a little bit there to... I tried to use... Oh, I gotta slow down even more. This guy is really... Well, I'm actually speeding. That's why he was getting too close. I try not to use the engine brake too much. But if I have to make like a panic stop, then I will use the engine brake for sure. And on another highway down here. Got a stop sign coming up. That is where we are going to be turning.
And then turn left.
Copy that, Geralt. Thank you for directing me. I was actually streaming this. Oh,
Turn
this is
left.
where the... I'm getting distracted talking about Geralt here. Let me come up to the stop sign. I was actually streaming this the other day, earlier last week, and I was talking about how, what the heck? Hold on a second. This is what I was trying to do here. I need to see if I'm clear from the right and not clear from the left. Let me get to this intersection and I'll continue what I'm saying here. Okay, we're clear from the right. After this, I guess this is an SUV here. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling out. That bus can slow down. I need to turn. Anyway, I was streaming this the other day, and I was playing around with some of the voice settings, and I was going through them, and I found Doug Raspy, which is the one I'm using now, and I was like, this sounds a lot like the voice actor for Geralt. And one of my friends who was watching my stream looked it up, and sure enough, it's the same voice actor. So this is probably going to be the voice we use for our GPS navigation. And our speed limit is jumping up to, well, it was jumping up to 70, now it's at 55, so we don't have to worry about going too fast here. Looks like we're on Highway 60 here. Clovis is 46 miles away. Turn on my brights so I can see. We got someone passing me here. Turn off my brights as they're coming up here to pass. I think 56 is a good speed to go at night here because I don't want to go too fast. I do have some curves coming up ahead. I'm going to go ahead and see what is the recommended speed. I'm going to start slowing down now. I kind of feel like I need to slow down. 50 miles an hour is the recommended speed going around these twists here, so we're going to go about that fast. That's another thing I've learned about, I mean, just trucking in this game is following the recommended speeds. Like this one says 55 miles per hour. I try to go around or follow those signs at those speeds because they're not white speed limit signs, so they're not like law. They're not dictated by law. They're not enforced, but they are kind of recommended. And I've multiple times in this game have ignored those, and I'm like, all right, I'm going, 60 miles an hour. It says slow down to 50. I'm fine. And then I go around the bend, and all of a sudden, my truck is on its side, and I'm sliding down the highway. So I now know why they have those recommended speed signs. If you're a truck driver, definitely want to follow those recommended speeds. Those are set by road engineers, and they know what they're doing. I'm gonna turn my brights back on here. We do have someone else behind us, I think, so they'll catch up to us eventually and pass. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my speed up to 60 here. Get someone coming. Turn off our brights. Coming up on Clovis, New Mexico here. Go ahead and turn off my cruise control, let my truck coast a little bit. Looks like we are continuing. We do have to turn up ahead, I think, unless we're just continuing. We are getting a speed reduction down to 55, but that's okay because we're going about that speed. We have a stoplight coming up, so we are going to slow down. We really got to slow down here. Going to hug as far left in the lane here as we can. The trailer's probably going to run up on the curb, which is okay. I'm not going for ultra realistic driving here, but I am trying to be as realistic as possible. They're gonna get a turn signal for the left turn, and then we're gonna get our green after that light. Yep, there's the yellow. Go ahead and start moving because we're getting our green. What do we got next to us? We have, I can't even see the company logo. Be careful of them. Doesn't look like they're driving for a specific company. I hate being on these curves in the road with other trucks. I'm gonna actually let this truck kind of get ahead of me because I actually had an accident in the game last time I streamed it and I got too close to someone. Well, this guy's actually driving a really short trailer, so I don't think it's that big of an issue, but there was someone driving with a much longer trailer. And we had an accident because I didn't compensate for them having to turn wide. So, my fault. It's 12:08 a.m. Gonna get our green lights just after this yellow turn signal, or this turn signal here. Let's start moving. I really love this LED display on this truck. It's amazing. Holy cow. Keep an eye on my trailer here as we go through Clovis. We got a thrift shop. We got a Smart Bucks. I guess that's a pawn shop there. I always like to look at all the shops in each of the towns I go through to see what they are. We have a higher speed limit. Shouldn't be too concerned because this guy is towing a smaller trailer. We have a red light coming up, so I'm going to start slowing down again. Oh, dude, whoa. Holy cow, that was really nerve-wracking. That guy curved into my lane there
Go
to
straight.
turn a little wide to get into his turn lane there. There's a police car there, Clovis PD. It'd be cool if we had a a mod for American Truck Simulator where we could play as a cop. That would be, I think that would be really cool. Kind of having to make sure I can barely see my trailer out of the right mirror. So this is where I have to be careful. This is, I didn't have the accident on a left curve, it was on a right curve, but I still had an accident. So I'm gonna be a little careful while this guy is this close to me here.
Go straight.
Go straight. Lubbock is 82 miles away according to the mile sign back there. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Texas too much during the day, but we're going to get a... Which is a shame. I'll have to do another video during the daytime doing a delivery. Maybe I'll do another XPO Logistics. Maybe I will switch it up and throw another skid on there. But I will definitely get a video out during the day here in Texas. Speed limit is slowing down to 45. I thought there was a traffic signal coming up, so I slowed down a little more, but...
Go straight.
Go straight. I actually haven't driven out this way. I wonder if we're in Texas yet. I don't think we are, though. Yeah, Lubbock is ahead, Amarillo's to the left. 60 east. Oh, please don't turn train signal. I'm not sure if this feature is still in the game, but if you're coming up to a railroad crossing, and the railroad crossing decides, or I guess a train decides it wants to spawn into the game and start moving, the railroad has like an invisible barrier. So like I could be coming up where this 60-mile-an-hour sign is, I could literally come up to it, and if it decides there wants to be a train that comes through and it spawns it into the game, it literally becomes an invisible barrier. I've had several occurrences of that. It's been a few years, but several occurrences of that where I would be driving and then all of a sudden the railroad thing would go off
straight.
And I would literally be going like 30, 40 miles an hour, and then all of a sudden, bam, I'm going 0, my truck is damaged. I actually had one time where I had to tow it to service because it was disabled. But I'm not sure if that's still a feature in the game. I guess we'll find out whenever it happens. Try to avoid it if we can, but we'll see. It's an absolutely
Go straight.
beautiful night out tonight. It's hard to see around me, but it's realistic, I guess, because eastern New Mexico and western Texas probably don't have a lot of civilization out here, so there's probably not a lot of lights to begin with. Let me set my cruise here. Progress. I would have seen a Welcome to Texas sign if we were in Texas. Open up the menu real quick and see if we're in Texas. We're in Texas. So apparently we're in Texas, and I did not see a Welcome to Texas sign. I must be oblivious. Although it is nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, we're in Texas. That explains why it's so flat and open. Getting relatively close to our destination in Lubbock. We are transporting grain. Oh. Bumped my analog stick a little too much there. We're transporting grain from UPS to, I believe, General Mills. And there's a traffic stop up ahead here to the left. The lights. Oh, it looks so good. I like seeing emergency lights in video games. Yeah, so normally, XPO Logistics does, I think it's called shorter than truck. I'm not exactly sure of the term. I've heard it mentioned before, but most of the cargo they do is like, it's not enough to fill a full delivery truck. It's more common with multiple delivery cargoes. And we have discovered Lubbock, Texas. The Lone Star State, 1 out of 29. We have to discover 29 different cities here in Texas. Let's go ahead and open up the map real quick. Is there actually 29 cities in Texas here? Or is there just, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm missing one somewhere, but there's 29 in Texas. Holy cow, Texas is a big state. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and get back on the road. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way there's 29 cities in Texas. But hey, I was wrong. Oh, what is this guy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is exactly what I was talking about. Spam the brake pedal.
Go straight.
Hold the engine brake down. That was my fault for not really paying attention. I didn't realize there was going to be a traffic signal up here. But wow, that could have been bad. I'm glad there was no one in the left lane there. But wow. I panicked there for a second. Get our green light here. We have to turn left up ahead is why I was gonna I'm gonna get in the left lane. And then I noticed the speed was going down to 60, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna start slowing down. And then all of a sudden the truck in front of me just literally slammed on the brakes and I was like, oh God, this is gonna be bad. Figured I would get in position for the left turn up ahead instead of having to wait to merge. Speed limit's 50. We're gonna go up to about 40 and we'll hold that speed because we are turning here pretty soon. There we go. Oh, we got some buildings up ahead. I guess that's downtown Lubbock. Civilization.
Go straight.
They want us to go straight here. So like I said, the other side of the intersection. Yeah, there's gonna be another light up over the bridge of the interstate. Did that dude just roll to stop there? What? That truck just like pulled halfway out into the intersection and then they decided to stop. That's interesting. Yeah, the AI is like broken here. They're like halfway into the turn, but when they stop, what? That's crazy. Reset my camera. There's a police car right there. I'm surprised they're not doing something about it.
Left, and then turn left.
Copy that, Gerald. Go ahead and prepare to merge.
Turn left.
Into the left lane here. We need to stop, not get a red light violation. Let me pull up a little bit further here. Yeah, we can go right about here. Oh, I hear sirens. I hope I didn't get a red light violation there. That would have been bad. I'm not over the line, am I? No, I'm not even in the crosswalk here. Okay, well, I hope that's just an ambient siren there. Do a wide turn with our trailer here. Perfect. Oh, and they have those roundabouts there. That's another thing I love about Texas. And I'm sure other states have it, but I notice the most in Texas is when you're going around like a... It's normally when there's a way to get on the highway, an on-ramp, is you can make a U-turn using those. So instead of like sitting at a light to turn left, if you need to just get off at the exit to make a U-turn quickly, you can.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And we have... Oh, this person here is... using their hazards. I'm going to slow down as I go past them. I don't have a way to get over. That's a really bad spot to be on the highway at night, especially. We have our exit here. Yield to ramp. People have to yield to us. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and get over relatively drastically here. And we're getting on 27th South here. Oh, did that person hit me? What the heck just happened? Hold on a second. Yeah, something is wrong with the AI in this game. They pulled out and hit me. I better not get charged for that. I didn't hear the money sound, so I didn't get charged for that. But holy cow, we just got like T-boned. That was not my fault at all. The AI, something's up with the pathing for the AI on turns. Go ahead and merge onto this highway. Our destination is just up ahead on the left. We'll be on this highway for a short time. It is 3:22 in the morning. I did not realize this was going to take this long to drive out here, but night drives are always fun. I don't do them very much. I like to drive during the day to give you guys a look at how beautiful the game is, but sometimes doing a night drive is very relaxing. And our exit is coming up here, so I don't really need to go too much faster. Got Chevron, Exxon, and IHOP. Ooh. I think it would be really cool if we could go to...
Keep right, and then exit right.
Go to restaurants in the game. Add another feature, like kind of how we have a fatigue setting, add a hunger setting. We have to stop
Exit
and get
right.
food. That would be... that would actually be really cool. Alright, we do have to turn left up ahead. We yield to ramp. Oh, this is... Okay, we're merging onto the
Keep left, and then turn left.
side road here. Now we're turning left.
Turn left.
Turn left. Gotta practice my Geralt voice. It's a nice charger in front of us, holy cow. We're very close to our destination. We can drop us off, and there's actually a rest stop just off to our left here when we turn. We'll see it. Stop there. We don't have a sleeper. Go ahead and make a wide turn so that our trailer doesn't go into the turn lane there. There we go. Set my camera. It's definitely... Oh, I might get a red light violation here. Ooh, I love the brakes on these, holy cow. I try not to have to slam on my brakes at all, but it happens sometimes. Like earlier when we were getting out of our map there, we were counting how many cities we had in Texas, and we decided to get out of our map. And all of a sudden the truck in front of us was like, there's a stoplight ahead.
Go straight.
Copy that, Geralt. Looks like we're gonna be going past this light. And then I'm guessing there's gonna be another light up ahead or just a regular turn. I love how this truck shakes when you come to a stop. It's so realistic. Truck suspensions are really good. Modern truck suspensions are good, I should say. But you still have a lot of vibrations in the cab. Moves around a lot. On 4 o'clock in the morning. That was pretty much an all-night drive. I didn't expect it to take that long. We're getting close to our destination. Meet up ahead on the left. I don't think we have
Keep
a...
left, and then turn left.
We don't have a light. We just have a yield thing here. So we are going to yield to the oncoming traffic.
Turn left.
Oh no, this is a four-way stop. Never mind. That is very helpful. All right, we're clear to go. This is going to be an interesting turn. I'm not sure how this is going to go here. A lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Usually those tight turns are a bear. We're coming up on General Mills here in Lubbock, Texas. Last challenge we have to overcome is we have to park our trailer.
Right.
And holy cow, that car came out of nowhere. I didn't even see it. Go ahead and make sure we can get through here. Hopefully the train signal doesn't start going there. Okay, good. All right, let's see where they want this trailer parked. Let's turn on our hazard lights here. According to the GPS, it's going to be up ahead. It's probably going to be in one of those bays there. It's probably going to be in one of these bays up ahead here. I had to guess. So let's see, where do they want it? So let me Yeah, they want it right there. Okay, so this is going to be... How much room do we have off to the left? Hardly any room at all. So this is actually going to be kind of a difficult parking job here. We're going to give it our best shot. And we're going to see how it goes. But if it gets too difficult or we kind of really screw it up, then we'll just skip the parking. But let's see here. Let me straighten this out a little bit. First things first, let's straighten this out. I'm gonna do this in third person because it's much easier for me. But we need to get the trailer to 90. Maybe we can just flip it in here. Let's see. I'm gonna see if we can actually just flip it in. If that's even possible. Is that something we can do? Well, let's try it. Let's give it a shot. We kind of did it. Let's see how well we can... Actually, I probably need to straighten out. Oops. See if I can straighten this out as best as I can here. I had a good plan, but I didn't execute it properly, which is okay. This is going to be really difficult to correct. It'd probably be easier, honestly, if we pulled diagonal and then backed in again, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Probably the best bet here. If only our delivery was in the adjoining bay, because we have it pretty much almost lined up perfectly. But I think the play here is going to be to pull its diagonal right about... This is pretty good here. This is actually probably going to be... Alright, we're going to try this. See how that goes. Oh, no, that was a little too... Slow and steady wins the race. I've learned that from... There we go. You know what? That's about as... Well, let's see if we can straighten it out a little bit. I'm probably gonna... Oops. I'm gonna do this. Or straighten it a little more. I'm probably perfectly fine just leaving the trailer there because, you know, they're unloading it, but I do want to have it be somewhat realistic. So we're going to go ahead, pull it out here, straighten it out. There we go. That is a good correction there. Now, slowly but surely, we're going to just back it straight up for the bay doors here. Get back. And we're going to go ahead and call that good. We are finally making our delivery here in Lubbock. Let's go ahead and decouple our trailer and complete our delivery.
Time to get the job done.
It's gonna let me unload, maybe? Did I do it right? That's the trailer. Okay. I probably have to unload. Oh, I have to unload. I'm stupid. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. We have completed our delivery from Santa Fe to Lubbock. We have 11 out of 20 parking challenge achievement progress, which is good. But we drove 349 miles. We consumed a little under half of our fuel for our truck, which is okay. We got $18,000 and 975 XP. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment and consider subscribing to my channel. And also, again, guys, down in the description, feel free to go to my Twitch channel and check my schedule to see when I'm streaming. I will be streaming ATS somewhat regularly whenever my time permits, but I definitely hope to see you guys there. Without further ado, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.